Welcome. My number one person you always hear. Now, I don't know if that represents myself or you. But anywho, everybody come on in who's coming in. I know it's been some juicy stuff going on. And Mz.Teavalocity gonna be a little shamessy today. Just a little, not a lot. But I always come down here and give my 2 cents. So I'm gonna give my 2 cents. So I'm gonna run this one more time. I'm gonna run this one and then we'll get busy. This one, I keep getting a copyright claim on this because the version of music that was used in this logo is a little different. So let me give a couple more minutes. Oh, why did I just see where I was rushing to do this? Hey, Queen Diva, Red. Hey, boo boo. If you still in here, listen, Queen Diva, why I was rushing and I just saw where I made a mistake. That's why you can't rush with this editing shit. You be wondering what I be doing. It's taking me a long time because I just saw an error I made. So I'll redo that. But I'm changing my intro because I keep getting copyright claim for this damn song on there, but it's not the version that I use. However, anywho, we going to talk Queen Diva. I hope you're ready. We're gonna drop the link because all this Fuggazy la shit. I want to get a little messy, but I don't get real deep into it. But it's been some crazy stuff going on. Hey, Melissa, you could jump on if you want to too. It's been some crazy stuff going on, right? So I know I'm supposed to be talking about the murder of this young lady who was just helping her friend out, and unfortunately, the guy took vengeance with her and he killed her, right? Now, I don't know if the friend is also unalive, deceased. I want to watch the word I use, but I do know that he hunted her down and he waited for her. And it's so sad because she was truly just helping her friend out of an abusive relationship. Now, some people say she should have minded her damn business. Well, if you are a genuine friend, then that was somewhat like her business. She was just helping her to try to get her belongings and get away. He abused her. Then, he beat him with a hammer. Then, I don't think they pressed charges on him until the latter time. No, they did. He got away. So this dude, Terry Lee Jackson, been on the run for a long, long time. He keep evading the law enforcement somehow. So you had these dumbass chicks, and I'm gonna call them dumbass chicks, who helped harbor him and aided with his, getting away from law enforcement. But they did catch them and they did charge them. Now, I said this before. It seems like women are always assisting men to bring harm to us or abuse us, to misuse us. It seems like there's always another freaking woman that aids these men in doing so. So they did find those ladies, but they didn't find Terry L. Jackson. So he's still on the run. So I had a complete upload that I was going to do. And then I said, nope, I have to come on Monday. I'll just talk about it. Now, I know it doesn't get the exposure that it should get over here. And, actually in the community as well. That's why I'm going to put it out there. So this young lady was 30 years old, had 6 children. So she leaves behind 6 children, 30 years old, sister doing her own thing, was just befriending, just helping a friend out, and it cost her life. That's an unfortunate situation. And he laid in wait because months had went by. Back in February, on February the 20th, the girlfriend went to Chicago to pick him up because he had a court date in Racine, Wisconsin. I think that's how you pronounce it, Racine, Wisconsin. So the girlfriend, went to Chicago to pick him up. On the way back from Chicago, he was driving a vehicle. He started, pulling over behind this campus. And she was like, really, I'm sure in her mind, and we haven't heard from the girlfriend. Like I said, I don't know if she's still alive or not. But anyway, he pulls behind this college campus and commits to beating her. And so she tried to use her cell phone to call someone, but he took the cell phone. He opened the door and went to the passenger side and just started punching this girl, continuously punching her. So after this bastard decided that he wasn't going to beat on her anymore, he drove her to pick up her daughter. Now the girl says she couldn't remember she believed it was like 3 hours that he was abusing her, physically abusing her, but she couldn't remember because she was losing consciousness. So after that, she drives to go pick up her daughter from school, still doing her motherly duty, and this monster is in the car with her. And then he told her to pull up her hoodie and don't show the scars on her face. But later on, the following day, I believe they went to the hospital, her and her girlfriend, because he accosted them again. He in a bar they was at, so he beat them with a hammer. So they went to the police and they reported him. Again, he's on the run. They haven't found him yet. He returns to this girl house like, okay, this just happened in April. Right, we in May now. He returns in April on a Sunday, enters her home some kind of way. Please remember to lock your doors. But I got a quick story about locking your doors, right? Please make sure you lock your doors and always be aware of your surroundings. So she's in her house, and I think with her kids, because the grandson did call 911 and called the grandfather and told him that his mother was, I think, bloody or something like that. Anywho, something had happened when the grandpa called. So they go to the house and they find this girl in her car unalive. And the sad thing is, she was just helping a friend. You have to wonder what type of situation you're getting yourself in when your friend is in an abusive relationship. She didn't leave the abusive relationship, or she tried. I don't know. But anyhow, it cost this girl her life. And that's a sad story because she leave behind those 6 kids just trying to help her friend out. Domestic abuse is on the rise. I told you I was doing some research on it, and it's really on the rise, especially during the staycation in our homes that we didn't ask for when the world shut down. It I guess it's just something being in the present with somebody all day. And if you're already having, if you're already on bad times, it can increase anger and cause all type of problems. So that's what happened to her. But enough of that. I added that on my crime channel, right? So anyway, I got another channel, but it's my crime channel. But anywho, what is really going on down here, Diva? Diva, you may be somewhere else. You might just be here buying, but it's so much stuff. I had the opportunity to catch up on some of the stuff that's going on the beef sector. And Melissa Scott, you have me rolling, even though you having a hard time now with your channel, with your Wi-Fi, you had me rolling. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff going on, you know. And I know that everybody is following the drama, so it's not anyone in here, but I'm still going to go on with my show regardless. I'm not going to stop for anyone else. I'll get the crowd soon. But anywho, they are wreaking all kind of havoc on these YouTube streets. And here's something that I observed being on these YouTube streets. It's really sad that you can't really befriend anyone because so much stuff happens on here, and especially we got to remember We're over here in the B sector and we see a lot of fugazi shit go on here. So it makes you real leery about even wanting to befriend people on here, to step out with people and meet them. But it's good people just like it's bad. Like dark and light must coexist. So good and bad must coexist. So it's good people, bad people. But anywho, the more I'm watching this, I'll talk about that marriage shit and cheating because cheating is not only have coming into physical contact with people, cheating is emotional. A lot of times, and when it's dealing with social media, is an emotional thing. So you can cheat and never have to touch anyone because we already know they have things like OnlyFans, they have sex phone operators, they have video hot girls and all that. So you can arouse somebody or you could sexually stimulate someone. You can also do whatever you think you could do right on video and right over the phone. Some people have fantasies. And when you talk dirty and nasty to them, that arouses them and turn them on. That's why they pay for it. So you could do it for free as well. So I think when it comes to cheating, you can cheat many ways. It's just not having a physical contact with people. It's definitely an emotional thing. And that's how it starts out. Emotional, you guys just get comfortable and then it leads to other things. So, but let me tell you something what I see that I don't know if anybody else sees. I see through a lot of this bullshit because I know they need storylines to keep the beef sector, any other sector going. You need storylines. That's like in television as well, right? Oh, that's like in television as well. Thank you. They told me that somebody else was on. That's why no one's over here, but I don't care. I don't follow the crowd. You guys go ahead and knock yourself out. One thing about me, I've always stood on my own. I don't regret being solo and not being part of the Foo La La. I really don't regret that because I know my purpose and I know what I'm here for. But anywho, so you talk about relationships, right? We was talking about the cheating and shit. So I believe either way you look at it, they was cheating. They was cheating and but people have to build these storylines and they also have to have narratives to continue the storyline flow. So I think a lot of these storylines are being made up. Narratives is being spun so everyone could get paid. And there's nothing wrong with that if that's what you do. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to dumb down myself or make myself look a certain type of way. I don't give a shit if it is for television, YouTube, or whatever. I'm going to stand on my principles and my morals. And these people sacrifice everything. And I'm not just talking about over here. There's other places that I've been to that they beef and get into it and crazy shit happens. My other sectors that I visit nightly. I don't stay over here, right? So anywho, it's crazy that these people, now I wouldn't trust certain content creators here. I would not trust them. I wouldn't want to befriend them. I wouldn't meet up with them. I wouldn't get on no cell phone because they are purposely befriending people so they could turn on those people. Those are like narcissistic people. That's what narcissists do, believe it or not. I told you they love bomb you. They make, they there when you think, you need somebody. They always there to catch you when you fall. All that bullshit for their own agenda and purpose. And to me, a lot of this stuff is being done purposely by certain content creators just to make sure they can turn against that person who they befriended. And they so smart and so sharp at it. They know just how to do it. They know the right words to say. They know the right things to show you to make them look innocent. But no, it's being purposely done. These people are being purposely set up. And I think it's good that, for YouTube, because that's how they get their money by, spinning narratives and doing certain things to keep the audience interested. But I know ain't no way in hell that you could survive and you done fell out with everybody over here. To me, you will die down and your growth will be stunted simply because you are turning against everybody. That's why I don't do that bullshit. What they call it? Yeah, I'm by myself. I don't do all that gang shit to me because it's like a gang, it's like a cult. I don't do all that. I just stick with myself. And I'm perfectly fine over here with 5 people in my chat because everybody is not going to watch the bullshit. And when they tired of watching some of it, like us, we take a break, they'll come somewhere else. So I'm good here. I don't have to, team up with these people and do some of the stuff, but it's good entertainment at some points. But to me, sometimes it crosses the line. And that's when I know I need to bow out. See, I'm not into a lot of this stuff because I do believe what you put out in the university, you're going to receive back. And so even though people think it's for entertainment and they dragging and what they call beefing and dragging and gagging and all that stuff, you are putting that shit out in the universe. And that's what I don't care for. But it has been very entertaining. So yesterday I stayed in these streets because I was slow at work. I was slow at work. So I said, well, let me check out everybody. And as far as for Miss Dovey, I don't have anything against Miss Dovey. Dovey, just whatever you do, baby, you do it and believe in what you do. And I wish you much success on your event that's about to come up. Shit could happen. But just if shit happens, just have the money covered for those people because they looking at you already in a different light. But I don't have anything. I wish you much success and fun, Miss Dovey. But hey, just be careful because where you are advertising your event at. You know what type of people are over here. You know that people will skin and grin and love on you and stab you in the back. And let me tell you another thing too. Your worst enemy and your worst snake is the person that sits right beside you and love on you. I told you they love on you. They pretend like they like you, but they are envious and jealous, and they will do anything to sabotage what you got going on. So be very careful. And I don't give a shit what nobody say. That's what's going on. Your event is being sabotaged. Someone's trying to sabotage your event. So be careful out there, Miss Dovey. And I know Sassy got your back. I do know Sassy have your back, love. I don't know about the other people because I haven't been that deep into it, but I've noticed from yesterday, it seemed like somebody's trying to sabotage your event. And again, not only is somebody trying to sabotage your event, sometimes, Ms. W, you can sabotage your own self in your own event. So pay close attention to whose platform you be on, who you're telling your business to. I know people want to offer help to you, but all help is not good help, like all money ain't good help. And yes, Melissa, they are playing in our face. And like I said, it's a good show, but I know these people are playing in our faces. And I have a hard time with that sometimes because to me, you looking at me saying, you stupid as shit if you believe this. And I'm saying, no, I really don't believe this shit. I'm not stupid at all. I'm seeing right through this BS, But they are, and I don't know why some people feel the need to please people on YouTube. You don't really know these people. We will never get to know these people. Yes, she is everywhere. And that's what, even though Lovely Love said it in maybe a not so nice way, but she was telling Dovey, keep your mouth closed. And I think Sassy was trying to tell her that to a certain extent. But I don't believe that Miss Dovey is watching, paying close attention to the people that she's entertaining when she is. And they're not here for it. They're not here for her best interest. Some people are. But I wish Dovey well. I do. I wish she have a great event. And let me tell you something, Diva and I travel. And we are very particular. And we have had, now listen, we have had an Airbnb. And our Airbnb was beautiful. And everyone, and it was like 10 or 14 of us, maybe 10 or 14, we all slept comfortable in our own beds. But we were secure with each other. We knew each other. I don't think it's one person, right? It wasn't not one person we didn't know, right? We all knew each other. So we were safe. But I mean, yeah, see, I guess she just won't be able to tell Dovey anything. I don't know if it's like a double-edged sword for her, Diva. I'm gonna drop the link for you or Melissa. Yeah, I don't think, and Sassy normally controls the narrative pretty good. You know, like yesterday I was in Dovey's, I think it was yesterday or the day before, and Sassy was in there explaining for her. And Sassy does the same thing for me. Someone said, "Oh, you have a takeover spirit." I don't know so much if I would label that a takeover spirit. Maybe she sees sometime where we're not explaining ourselves well, because she does it for me sometime when she over here. You know, that's just who Sassy is, you know, and she was explaining to us and they were saying she had a takeover spirit. I don't think so. I think she just knows sometime that Miss Dovey needs help with her articulations, as well as me sometimes. Y'all hear me stumble over words or forgetting. She go, "Oh, Miss T," when she used to visit quite a bit anymore. She go, "Oh, Miss T, you're talking about this. Let me help you know." And it didn't offend me at all because, hey, Diva.
Hey,
Hey, baby. Hold
hi.
on. Hey, what's up, Sugar Wugger? It didn't offend me at all as Sassy was helping me, and I because I knew she had good intentions. I never looked at it as if she was trying to take over the platform, but she's trying to help Dovey. But to me, Miss Dovey is spinning somewhat out of control. Because when you try to explain, see, one thing about it, we already know this YouTube shit is exploitation. That's with all of us. I mean, you know, hey, if I know that Diva is having a problem and she beefing with everybody or some shit going on, I'm gonna bring her on my platform because she gonna draw the crowd and make money. So that's what's happening now. But when you're given a special event like that, you need to be real careful who you telling your business to, and especially over here, because we done been duped before, right, sis?
Exactly. So
Yeah.
I'm real leery.
Shit, we've been duped firsthand. We probably
Mhm.
was the first one
Mhm.
ever duped about an Airbnb over here, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So I think you and I go on vacation and we wouldn't mind going to visit people because we always gonna be down for each other. We can handle ourselves, you know, if we get into anything. But it's just
Exactly.
it's just particular type of people you gotta watch yourself around.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, our people was nothing like that.
And the thing is with the B sector, you really don't know who's who. You don't know
Shit,
these
you
people.
better say it again. Today
Shit.
you my best friend, and tomorrow you call me all kind of bitches, dragging me through the street, talking about my mama, my dead mama, my kids behind bars, my kids. People tell all their damn business up here, all of it, too much.
Baby, I learned my lesson.
Did we? $1,000 worth. Thank God for boss lady. Hey, Doc, what's happening?
Mhm.
He said, screaming, "Hey, Queen Diva."
Hey.
Cat, I called you. I think you was busy, baby, for us to go out that next day and take care of that. But anyway, I'm gonna get back with you, Cat. But here's a friend too. But anyway, Diva. So what you think about? Oh God, I gotta ask you about
Girl,
the
you know
shit
I'm
that's
not
going
good.
on.
You know I'm not good with people playing in my panties, and that's what's really going on. So,
Girl,
girl, I cannot run them streets like I used to because I see where it's a whole bunch of BS. Okay, and it's all for
girl.
clicking views, girl.
But they
All
need
for
the
clicking
storyline.
views. Yeah.
Remember, it was dying down.
Mhm.
It was dying
Mhm.
down. They brought it up. They brought it back up. But my thing is, let me tell you about a truck driver. I got experience with a truck driver, right?
Yeah.
Years ago, I used to mess with a truck driver. And y'all got to remember when people drive trucks and they drive over the road, they could do anything. They could be on the phone
Mhm.
all night. See, especially
Mhm.
my husband, and I'm a truck driver because it's female truck drivers, right? If my husband go to sleep at 12 o'clock and I'm still driving that truck, I'm gonna find something to do. And social media just happened to be the place right now, right? So you can
Mm.
easily cheat. Shit, you could show videos of your titties, your boom boom.
Yeah,
You can
everything,
talk
honey.
nasty, and you
Everything.
already know
Girl, it's
talking
virtual
nasty
sex now.
stimulates you, huh?
I say virtual sex, I guess. That's what
Virtual
you
sex.
call
There
it.
you go. There you go.
Yeah.
And you already know talking nasty is like a foreplay type thing. I mean, that's reality. Talking a
Mm-hmm.
little nasty. you show a little cleavage, you lick a little lips. You could do a whole lot of cheating because it's emotional cheating. Then it may not be physical right then and there, but it's emotional and it's all the same. You know? So I
Yeah.
thought that was crazy. I don't understand how these people are turning against each other like that. But for one, I'm gonna be honest with you. I would never ever befriend that girl over there. And she ain't did nothing to me personally. But her the shit she do, I would
Mhm.
never befriend her. Cause we already know she only befriending you so she could turn around and burn your ass in the end. That's how it
Yeah.
looks to me.
Mhm. I agree.
Yeah.
Mm.
Everybody you fall out with, you always have a text message or a phone call. And when somebody tell you that they vicious and dangerous, you better believe that shit, especially if they a narcissist.
Mhm.
They a narcissist. I just uploaded this story on my other channel. We won't say anything, but on my other channel that's doing quite well with my crime, right? This dude was a narcissist, a serious narcissist. He murked his whole family because he
Wow.
his
Yeah, I think I
whole,
read about that.
yeah, murked his whole family back in 2009. And the reason why I ran the story today, why I did the story, is because he was a sure sign of a narcissist.
Mm.
You know, and he tried to outsmart that court, even though he admitted to offing his whole family. He tried
Mhm.
to pretend like he was incompetent to stand trial, but they got his ass together and he stood trial. And of course, he got 6 consecutive murder, charges. So he's away for life. But he was a serious narcissist. And when they did I guess when they did the counseling and the therapy with him to make sure that he was competent, they know that's what he was. So you have some serious narcissists on here, and they always want to win the game.
Uh-huh.
They always want to win. They always want to be the top dog. They will do anything to manipulate a situation. And that's what goes on here. And I think that's why I know that's one of the reasons why I don't fool with folks too much. Because they manipulative. And if it manipulative, and if you weak, they got you. And they prey on the weak people.
It's
And
easy to
them motherfuckers
manipulate them. That's why.
they are so devious, they will do anything. That's why I don't trust some of these people. I see the shit that they doing here. That's who they are. And they are
Mhm.
some devious, wicked, evil people. And that's why I don't fool with all that getting into the beef and doing all that. No, some of these people are seriously demonic. You hear
Yeah.
it in their voice. The other day I was watching something, and I tell you that time when Sis Trish freaked me out.
Oh my God.
You haven't seen Sis Trish,
Is
have
it me
you?
either? Nope.
I remember the time she freaked me out. It seems like she had got in such a rage that her voice, hey Shay Shay baby, her voice had changed.
And the devil ears came out. The horns, the devil
Yeah,
horns
you remember
came
that Diva?
out. Yeah. I see
Shit.
it in a lot of these people.
Hey Shay, my love, thanks for joining me. Me and Shay be hanging out every night, don't we, Shay? That's some wild stuff going on too. Yeah, and you could almost hear and see in people's eyes. I think when people really sit down and look at a person, because I know this may sound crazy to you, what I'm about to say, Diva, but this is some for true shit. You
Mm,
can see in people's eyes that something is wrong with them. You could hear in this when they talk, their how they react to stuff that these people are for real. Some of these people on YouTube, and I ain't talking about just over here. I've been in other sectors too. Some of these
mhm.
people are really, really mentally ill, and they will
Oh
snap
yeah.
in a minute. And and these people mess around and do the wrong thing at the wrong time. Somebody go get their mofo head blown off. Yeah, because everybody don't play this shit, you know?
Mhm.
So it's just like, wow, you could see that the demons be out to play on here. And like I said, that dude, back to him, yeah, he was a true narcissist. When they
Mm.
studied him and they did therapy, he had all the signs of a narcissist.
And killed the whole family.
His whole
That's the
family
sad
and
thing.
little kids. And
Mm.
that was
Mm, mm, mm.
premeditated. Now, the same thing that I was doing a story. I've seen a couple of stories, and I'm so
Mm.
damn mad, Diva, that I'm so slow in my uploads, even though I'm getting a little
Mm.
better, a little
You will.
I know, sis. Look, but I
In
was
due time.
so mad. I was so mad because it's so many stories out there. There is a lot of stories out there, you guys, where people, baby daddies, are really getting rid of them. And they are
Mhm.
also getting rid of their children. It's a lot of
Mm.
parents now, and I know they said this in the Bible. In our last days, it's been last days ever since we were born, but you never know when Christ gonna come back. But they are also is an increase in parents killing their kids. Yeah, kids killing their parents. All that stuff is on the increase.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you have to be very careful. Well, Stevie, you was traveling streets, so let me shut up. What you think about what's going on in what's some of the stuff you saw?
Girl, too much. Too
Yeah,
much.
yeah, because you love these streets.
No, I haven't been traveling in them too tough because I told you I don't like when people play in my panties like
Yeah,
that. So
yeah,
it
I
turns
don't
me
know what
off.
it is. I think, yeah, it just bothers me. It seems like I know these people ain't personally doing it to me, but it seems
Right.
like these people is fucking
And you
playing
really can't tell
stupid.
who's lying because somebody,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
because
back.
some of these stories just not made up. Okay.
No, none. Yeah, some of it is not made up, but I
No.
think, like I said, some of these people are. I think some of these people are so wicked, and I'm gonna say demonic, that everything they do, they tape your phone calls, they record all your information,
Because
face.
they know something about them is not right. People that
Right,
do things like that,
right,
something about them is not right. So they
right.
got to have some kind of proof of the BS that they know gonna happen. You know what I mean?
And
Yeah.
you know what?
All this.
Uh, you guys think about it. A person who does that all the time, right? They're definitely not loyal. But Diva,
Right.
you would be stupid to go and befriend Melissa, knowing Melissa taped everything, she video records everything, and she
Mhm.
everybody. You would be a damn fool to even befriend Melissa, knowing that
Yeah.
that's her character, that's her personality. All this shit ain't done for YouTube. Some of these
No.
people are trying to establish real friendships, and this is
Mhm.
establishing real friendships too. I
And
don't
my
think
thing is
all of
this: I don't need none of them as friends because my only friend is my sister. Somebody I know that's loyal to me. Somebody I know that's not gonna betray me.
right.
Somebody I know that's not recording all my shit and gonna expose me later on down.
And I think sometimes it's just like, damn, it's just like you walk right into there saying, hey, I'm a fool. Hey, I'm right here. Let me be your friend so this can happen to me. Even though you guys are on YouTube and people are, and you are, I guess, making money doing it for clicks and views, to me, it's just the principle of you even betraying me to some extent.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just the
I could,
principle.
I could never do that. You know, I have better things to do with my life than to do some BS like that. You know what I
And then
mean?
people so quick to say, well, this ain't my real life. This YouTube. No, this is
Yeah, it is.
real
That's
life.
why you on here all day, every day, twenty four
This is
seven.
your real life.
Yeah,
Because you're on here
exactly.
all day. Huh?
Exactly. It is their life.
Yeah, it's your life. This is what you do all day. This is your real life. You can't fool anybody. But I know Sir King is probably glad that this shit happened because his stuff died down quick. He probably was real glad. His stuff didn't last but what, 1 or 2 days? That's 2 things for sure. 2 things
Oh
for
my
sure.
God, don't make me laugh because
No,
I
but
just
for real,
think
I know he was like going, whew, thank God, Diva. He probably was going, Whew, thank you, Jesus.
Well, you know it's only gonna be one day anyway. Then they on to the next person. It's not good. Things
What?
don't last too long.
No, Dory had a long run.
Yeah, as
Dory had
long as I've
her
seen, yeah.
storyline had a long run.
Hmm.
It's still running in some areas, right? Some movie theaters are still on, right? Some movie theaters they still playing the Dory.
Yeah, I
Dory,
know.
yeah, they are.
She probably up on the platform now over there at
Oh
Pastor.
Lord, or she'll get. That's one thing I like about these people, though. They
Yeah.
don't stay mad for long.
Mm-mm,
They don't stay
mm-mm.
old. They don't stay. They are good friends.
I'm just waiting for Miss Rhonda to get her own channel. I see all these people with these new channels. I better just get mine.
I
Queen
heard,
Diva, Queen Diva
yeah,
coming soon.
yeah, Queen Diva, get your child.
Yeah,
I
I don't have
heard
time for
that.
this.
I heard that D Miss O had a child.
Yeah, she came on last night. She had a good show.
Did she?
Pizarro was on there, and I like
Oh,
all the things Pizarro was saying. She
oh,
was being
cool.
very honest with her, about
Cool.
uh far as a content creator and the things you can expect
Mm.
as a content creator. Then Goosey came up there.
Oh, that little messy goosey. That little goosey is messy, honey. Messy, messy, messy.
Yeah, but Goosey know what's going on too.
Goosey been, but baby, Goosey could be messy, but Goosey does know what's going on because he's been around for a while. And I don't think Goosey that old. I don't know because I don't, get into his business. But I don't think he's that old either. But he's
She
been
was
around these
saying,
streets for a
I'm
long
sorry,
time.
she was saying where she wanted to interview him. Goosey was like, I'm not coming on here telling my business.
Oh yeah, yeah. Goosey know because he been around. Shit,
Yeah.
well, that's good. D Miss O got her channel. I hope it lasts.
But I don't think she's gonna come on like that. Because from the way she was talking,
Uh-huh.
is like she really doesn't want to be a content creator.
So what made her? She just did a show.
Yeah, yeah. She just
Oh,
came on the interview.
did she
Pizarro, I
spill
don't
any
think
tea?
she, huh?
Was she? Did she spill any tea that anybody could use?
Well, I don't know. I'm so sick of the people spilling this no tea because it really don't be no tea.
I'm real.
Like somebody spilled
Girl.
some tea today, and they was like, "Oh, so and so don't have a Mercedes. She has a Toyota. She got a ticket." Just stupid stuff. They just be in
Oh,
people business too much. I can't. I can't. I really can't.
And, well, I was wondering if any hot tea was spilled. Like I said, that this week was pretty interesting because I kind of binge watched yesterday a couple of people, and it was interesting. It really was.
Yeah, we're Melissa. Melissa know what's going on.
Oh, Missy do a show every day. I think her Wi-Fi is acting up on her.
Oh, okay. All
Missy.
right.
Yeah, Melissa be on, but her Wi-Fi has been really acting up on her because I think she had bad weather, and that's a shame. We pay all this money for this damn cable, and when the weather
Mhm.
too bad and the wind get too high, it blows your cable out, depending on how close you are, I guess, to the towers. I
Yeah.
thought it was broadband. I thought it was underground fiber optic. Now, damn, I thought that's what that was for.
Uh oh, here go Miss Dovey coming on now.
Oh, Debbie coming on. Oh
Yep.
Lord, oh Lord, she done been over there. Well, like I said, I don't have anything against Debbie. I
No,
loving
even
her.
I wish her well with her event.
Me too. And her and Lovely Love is going back and forth, and I don't know. I guess I don't know. I don't know, Diva. Let me shut down.
It's best not to say anything
Yeah.
about your event, only to the ones that's going to be attending. Every day to come on and talk about it is not good. Not in the
Yeah, but
research.
Diva, how would she get people to go if she didn't like advertise it, babe? How would she?
Okay, but it's a way you advertise it too. You got to watch what you say. You got to be careful when you say it, because
And
of
where
the
you
type
say
of
it?
atmosphere
Oh,
you in. You know what I mean?
I got you because everybody is not for you. Is yeah,
Right,
I got what you're saying.
right.
Yeah, ours was
Like
pretty.
me personally, I may not go, but if I see things going well, I would donate to Dovey to
Oh
make,
yeah, me
to her
too.
little event. Like just send it in cash at,
Because some shit people were saying was not correct.
I
When
know
you
like the fish coming from Jamaica. Now
see,
see,
I don't
they
know why.
but listen, they making a big thing out of the fish. But now listen to me personally. Okay, say if I cook some fish today, and
Mhm.
if I have some left over, I'm gonna eat it in the morning with grits. What's wrong with
Well,
that?
that's how we was raised. Yeah, that's how we used to do fish on Friday and Saturday morning fish and grits. Yeah, that's
Right.
how we was brought up though. But no, I
Yeah.
think they said something about coming from Jamaica. I think something was miscommunicated there because who the hell would be in an area that has a fish, popular
A
for I believe fish.
seafood city, a
So, right.
seafood state. Yeah.
Yeah, why would they do that? So I think something is miscommunicated, and what happens is when you I guess when you just say too much and go on,
Mhm.
just start getting tripped up. And that's people's job to try to trip you up and, catch you up in lies and scams and stuff like that. And so, yeah, I probably would say less, but for real, I wish Miss W well because I think she probably a fun person.
Yeah.
And I know Sassy, if I'm not mistaken, Sassy and Langston is gone. I know Sassy will look out for Miss W.
Yeah. Me too. So.
But sometimes people who you think you're friends, as we have learned on here, they're not your friends, and they will try to do things to sabotage your events.
Mhm.
Because there's always some like deep rooted jealousy and enviousness going on with people, and I noticed too about when people start being content creators, and I want you
Mhm.
to understand this, Diva. If you decide to be a content
Oh,
creator,
absolutely not. I would never
oh,
make that decision. You got
oh
me. Dude,
no,
I got no.
no,
Mm-mm.
because no, I'm serious. I think what happens is when people get popular,
Mm-hmm.
other people get jealous of them and they do things, and that's why relationships don't last because everybody is trying to outdo everybody when there's enough.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I like about Pizarro, and I'm gonna say this, you know, I know if I was over there doing the things that they do, she would shout me out and she would, lie. That girl supports everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Why I believe her platform thrive, and whether you like her or not, that's a good business move because she
Mm-hmm.
networks with a lot of people. And I saw her share reads live.
Mm-hmm.
She don't give a shit if she going back and forth with you.
Mm-hmm.
She shared Reed's live yesterday, and I think I went over, and I may have I didn't look at it. I started to look at it, but then I did something else. But
Mm-hmm.
she shared it out. Now her and Reed was going back and forth, but Pizarro don't care. She just I think really in her mind or in her heart, she don't give a shit. She really do this for fun, and she make money doing it. Now she ain't no fool, and we ain't no fool. She making money doing it, but I
Mm-hmm.
think she don't care about really helping other people get numbers.
Well, I'm glad to see Rita took a break because I haven't seen Rita on YouTube.
Miss Rita, I'm. You know what? I miss Rita so much. I'm gonna write her behind the scenes. I damn sure gonna write
Mm-hmm.
her on her IG or whatever. She did take a break, and
Yeah.
Rita was really doing good on her skits. I was
Oh
hollering.
my God, I
I
was getting my
supported her
whole life
skit.
laughing.
That goddamn Rita funny.
Mm-hmm.
She took a break. And that's
Yeah,
because
good
we
for
all
her.
take a break. She'll be back. Rita always come back. She's been here for a long time. I think yeah,
Good.
since I've been here, she was here before me. But yeah, she took a break. I haven't seen a couple of people. I don't know if they
Me either. I haven't seen Robbie on the rail, and
yeah,
Robbie
you keep
supports
asking me
everybody.
about Robbie on the rails. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm gonna have to ask. I
Yeah,
guess
when you go somewhere, ask them.
in
I
the
was
chat.
I'll
Yeah.
tell you who that I was supporting, and I hope they hear this or somebody tell them. I was supporting Cookie Monster. I just like her commentary. I don't give a damn. You
Yeah.
I like her commentary. I really do.
She
Now
go
she's been
in.
on for
She
a long
go
time.
in.
I can't hang with her, but I think she has good commentary, right?
Mm-hmm.
Every time I go over there and drop down her chat, they block me. And I'm talking about somebody totally kicked me out. They don't just delete my message, they just kick me out. So I don't even go. I mean, I do. I sometimes go over there and I
She
look.
was telling her moderators to drop her email today
Oh,
when I
what?
was able to get. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to write because I kind of enjoy Cookie. You know, I do. I
Yeah.
enjoy Cookie.
See, one thing about me, I go all over.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I
Don't.
yeah. Sometimes if it's interesting, I may stop by.
Yeah, I mean, I don't, but you do. That's why I gotta ask you, Diva, what happened? Diva
But
was.
I'm not into it like that anymore. Because for
Yeah.
one, I have stopped watching TV and everything to watch YouTube
Oh.
24/7. So
Mm-hmm.
now I've stopped watching YouTube 24/7 and I'm back into my TV.
Mm. But
So
you know, I
that's why
never.
I don't know a lot anymore.
Yeah, you know, I've never been a TV buff. If it
I
was up to me, I wouldn't even have cable. Now,
yeah.
I turned you on to some good shit, didn't I?
Shit. Tiva, you had me in this mess right to this day.
Uh-huh.
And it took you a long time to let me know that you was in this shit, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
It took you a long time to tell me you was Mz.Teavalocity.
Yeah, because I didn't know what was going on. I was like, man, how the hell did I get here? I
Oh my God.
it was so crazy that I was like, how did I get in this mess? And then that time when me and Five Babe got into it, I was like, what the hell? And then me and Reed, I said, oh, hell no, no, I can't do this. I can't do it. But one thing about you, they will definitely induct you into the beef sector a
Go
hard
to
way.
go
Yeah, they will
to
initiate you. I was like,
Oh
what
my
the hell? I
God.
was supporting this girl. And because I told her I was sad the way she was treating somebody else, now she gonna drag me, talk about my mother, my husband, and all that. I said, these people crazy. I said,
Mm,
what the hell is that? And then me and Reed, I said, oh no, I can't do this garbage. You know, I always say though, I'm not a roaster and a gagger. I could cuss your ass out. I could get, yeah, I could cuss. You know that, Diva.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
I find myself looking stupid when I come down here and cuss somebody out or try to cuss. You
You
know,
know what, Tiva, I'm starting to realize and figure out. I don't see why I'm subscribed to people, why I'm paying for a subscription, like a membership. I
uh-huh.
don't need that. I really
I don't
don't.
know why you just didn't cancel yours. I'm about to cancel
Yeah,
all my memberships. Yeah.
yeah, I don't
I
need
ain't
that.
got like no real life. But you know, I'm over there. I have a membership at the Young Turks. I have a membership with
Oh no.
other people, you know, with news station.
That's
I
look,
have it with other
that's
people.
one less bill I need a month is a damn
Yeah.
YouTube bill. Even though they little, but they add up when you
Yeah.
you know, subscribe,
I
become
think
a member.
Yeah, I think because I'm not that involved anymore, really, you know, like I said, I'm trying to grow elsewhere and, you know, trying to get my other channel up and really out there. And, you know, like I would always be a beef sector babe because this is where I started. But I am going to cancel my memberships for the people that I have memberships as well because I really don't be over here watching it like that anymore.
Yeah, I don't see the purpose.
Yeah, I will. I will cancel mine. I said I was gonna do
Oh,
that.
everybody coming on. Here go Kimmy. Here go Bree.
Oh, okay. Well, all these people coming on. Anywho, you know I only do an hour, but I'm gonna wrap this up because I was checking out my boy last night who I always go to sleep to, and I always shout this brother out, Ratchet TV.
Mm-hmm.
And remember the Felicia Johnson story I did? Me and Shay be over there. The Felicia Johnson story.
Mm-hmm.
I am like so damn confused with that now. Again, these stories can, oh God, they can get you going down a rabbit hole. Isn't that what they call
Yeah.
it? A rabbit hole? This stuff get kind of deep and it gets like too much. Now they say it is a possibility that the people who the father hired, which is Brother Cornell X, and
Mm-hmm.
they never named the investigator. That's the craziest thing. They saying allegedly, perhaps he has something to do with the girl missing, and
Oh my
they was
God.
holding information before the father got to it. I have so many questions it's like I said, you could go down a rabbit hole. The girl is still missing. Do I think that the father has something to do with it? My gut feelings say
Mm-hmm.
yes, but I don't know that to be factual. But my gut feeling just is telling me the father knows more than what he's letting on to. But
Mm-hmm.
like I told you, Diva, I think perhaps what happened,
Mm-hmm.
uh, it was a trick that went wrong.
Wow.
I hate to say that, but from all that I'm hearing, allegedly, she got in the car with someone. And I guess when
Mm-hmm.
she got in the car, she didn't feel comfortable with that
Mm-hmm.
person. But you were comfortable enough to get in the car. So I don't know.
That's
People.
somebody she had to know, or either somebody that knew that person she got in the car with. She had to feel a little comfortable to
Well,
get in the car.
allegedly the father and her best girlfriend led her to that nightclub. Remember, I told you they
Mm.
say nobody could just get in that nightclub. You have to do XYZ, and no one
Mm-hmm.
knows it. It's not like a nightclub, a known nightclub that you could just run up in and dance for the night and get you some money and move on. So I don't know. Like I said, the rabbit hole goes deep with this. This brother has so many texts and email.
Mm.
It's getting crazy now. It's getting really, really weird. But like I
Mm.
said, I still have my beliefs. And here's the unfortunate thing is perhaps she may not be amongst the living anymore.
Wow.
So if allegedly her father had anything to do with her
Mm-hmm.
going to that club or getting in the car with someone or whatever, if he let her there to dance and he was there to look out for her or whatever, then he must feel some kind of way if something happened to his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. Like I said, this shit goes down a rabbit hole sometime. When you start watching these stories, following these stories, you could get really caught up in them. And I just don't want to get caught up in them like that because you never know. I'm just have suspicions, you know what I mean? And just
Mm-hmm.
thoughts and feelings about certain things. I don't know anything to be factual. All this is allegedly. And then they
Mm-hmm.
had the attorney. Tell me what you think of this. Follow this closely. They had the attorney for Cover Girls to speak on their behalf. Now,
Cover girl?
Cover Girls is the name of the club.
Oh, okay.
Their attorney did some like interview and spoke on their
Mm.
behalf.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah, I think he was full of shit.
What I'm not understanding is the cameras. They supposed to have cameras inside, outside.
Well,
They have cameras all over. The cameras down the street can catch you. The cameras in the nightclub don't catch it. You know what I mean?
yeah, and I was so confused on how did the dad get her phone. I was confused on that. He said he had a private investigator, and the private investigator found the cell phone and gave it to him. He turned it over to the police department. But then yesterday, when I was listening to my Ratchet, somebody said something about the cousin had the cell phone and gave it to the dad and a
Mhm.
laptop. Then a
No,
laptop or a tablet came into play.
no, no, that's too much. I don't know. The
It's too
story
much.
is too much.
It's too much. I think too, when one thing we have to be careful of too is when you following stories like this, you from place to place and you listening to the news. So I watched the coverage, like I said, with the lawyer, and of course he's going to say certain things because he's representing the club owners, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I found him to be a little shaky with some of the questions he answered. Yeah, he was inconsistent. And the more you let people talk or the more you ask questions, that's the same case with like Dubby, what's going on with Dubby. You become inconsistent and appears that you are lying. You know what I mean? Because the people try to trip you up.
Yeah, try to confuse you.
Yeah, they give you this question. They give you this questionnaire. You take this test. I don't know if you ever had to take because you've been with your job for umpteen years. Well, I had to take this test one time. I was going to work at the bank, and they give you this questionnaire, and they hire you based on this questionnaire. They say they use this questionnaire, and so it's supposed to be a personality questionnaires, and they have them all the time when you look for a job. What they do is they ask you the same question at least
But
5
in a different
times
form.
in
In a
different
different form.
forms.
Yeah.
So if you
And
don't
means the
catch it,
same.
and you don't answer the same, it determines that you're lying. You're not a truthful person. And based on that, one time they said that they didn't hire me for a job, believe it or not, based on that test. And I said, well, how the hell I wasn't lying? So based on that test, everything else had went well, but because they said that I didn't do well on that test, that they didn't hire me. I think I was going to work at a bank or something like that. I was like, damn. And that test was new. It was new. They had just started giving it to you back in whatever year that was. So I don't know. Well, dearie, I only stay on for an hour.
I gotta watch TMZ, and then the Met Gala is tonight. I gotta see
The
who's
Met Gala?
wearing what. Yes. Oh, you
Oh.
wouldn't know about that though.
No. The next day I
You wouldn't watch it.
Nah, I don't watch TV too much. In fact, I'm gonna lay down. I have I might do some more editing. I have this story and I have to go back and do a voice over it. And then I want to try to upload this other story. Like I said, it's tons of them. I wish I was fast at it.
All right. Well,
Shay, if you still here, baby, I'll see you tonight. I spoke to you last night, but I mean, damn, there's so many people in that chat, so many people talking, it's going so fast. You probably didn't see me, baby girl. Thank you for stopping by. And Diva is always a pleasure, sis. I'm going to get off here. I'm a little tired, but today I need to go over here and pick my granddaughter up because my daughter is not feeling well. So
I'm gonna leave the chat and close the show out. Okay.
All right, love you, sissy.
Love you more. Bye bye.
Bye bye, babe. Oh, Diva, and I am so tired. I don't know why. Yeah, I'll talk to you later, baby, over there. Good night, Cat. Cat, I'm about to call you. You on some shiggity, friend. All right, baby girl, I'll talk to you later. You guys, I'm about to close out, of course. It wasn't a lot of people because they got all the drama going on. And my ass is in this sector somehow. And as much as I watched and try to go other places, it still seemed like I'm stuck here. I have to build my channel up another way. So I'm gonna get ready to close out here. I am super sleepy, but thank you to the people who up in the skybox watching me. Please make sure you like the video. I'm gonna go over and Kat, I'm gonna call you in a few minutes, sis. For real. I'm glad your ass popped in here. Let me see if I could get this. No. That sure ain't it. Ugh. You know what though? Well, this is something else. All right. If you see a king's crown crooked, help him straighten it up. If you see a queen's crown crooked, help her straighten it up. Speak life and wisdom into your princes and your princesses. They are joint heirs. They are future. They looking to inherit something other than drama, stress, and burdens. So let's try to create generational wealth to leave them. Be a blessing and not a bother. It doesn't take much. A simple hello, how are you? You look beautiful today. Hey, can I buy that cup of coffee for you? I'll open that door. Oh, let me grab those groceries. Here's a couple of dollars for lunch. It doesn't take much for you to bless someone. And know that the blessings you put out, you surely shall receive 100-fold. With that being said, you guys, I'll talk to you later. Be safe.